Okay, and welcome back to Planet Crafter, everyone. And I'm exactly where we was in the last episode. I haven't done anything else. We'll do what we said we was going to do. We're going to go and get those chips. So I know I needed some super alloys for them. We needed some obsidian, which we've got, and I can't remember. And I know I need a load of Z-light and oxygen capsules for the one. I might be out of oxygen capsules, so but I'm easy to make. We've got loads of cobalt. I've got like 3 lockers of the stuff. We still haven't got that T2 deconstruction. We hunted last episode and we didn't get any luck with it. So we need to go out and hunt chips. That's the main thing I want to do now before I do any more production in the base. I do really want to get to the point we've got the drone set up before doing much more production. So I'm happy just ticking along. We're ticking along nicely at the moment. We're about to go into, I think it was GTI's the next one. And that number will slow down on the screen on the top right, but it will be still ticking along the same rate it is doing now. So I've picked up the one for unlimited oxygen because that was a big one to get hold of. The vehicle beacon we've already done. The lights we've already done. The speed we already did. We might have some cloth to do the inventory now. If we've got some cloth, we'll get that one done, but I need 4 cloth to do that. So I think this is the one we was aiming for. So we need 2 silicon, 2 iridium, and then 3 super alloy. Iridium, I've got a silicon on me. Let's pick up a second silicon. Just while I'm around the base, I'm just going to put this hut away. We did get a new spacesuit. I think that might be the first spacesuit we've got on this save. And we'll put the trophy just in this locker as well, just for the moment, so I know where it is. I need to put my car down because I need to get the chips out of there. And that is for the other menus. So which side's my chips on? Yeah? Okay. Now if we're going to take, I need to take everything off if I'm going to take my equipment one off, because it will go back to 2 slots, and I did this on Prime and I ended up losing some of the chips. They might have dropped on the floor, but if they did I couldn't find them. So always make sure you unlock everything. Take everything out and then leave the inventory to last. So we had about 5 slots before. We'll put the T2 in inventory first. And there we've got 2 rows of 5. And I don't think you ever need any more than that. So we've got equipment, oxygen, beacon, speed, and lights. Let's just make sure that I think there was one that we didn't do, which was inventory. So we would need 4 cloth to do this. I know I picked up some cloth, but I don't think I picked up that much. Just need to check, did I have T1 inventory or not? No. Okay, so where would I have chucked the cloth if I had it? No, definitely pick some up. Well, there's one. And now I didn't put the car down, so it's not going to be in the car. Obsidian can go away. I will need that obsidian when we come to doing the gas extractors, I think it is. Okay, I thought I picked up some cloth. I must be going crazy. There's only other one dump chest and it's these 2 here, so if it's not in these 2, I've got none. Just sort them out. Okay, I must be going mad. I could have swore we found it. Oh, well, we might have found a cloth and we didn't have the space to pick it up. Which is probably what's happened. Okay, I'm a little annoyed by that one. Take a water. Take 2 water and just the 1 food. Let's have a look at what we need for that exoskeleton. Super alloy rod. We can actually do that. Gets rid of some of the super alloy we've got sitting around. And it would be 8. So I've cleared that out. Let's start clearing this out. It was an iridium rod, which I think was that one. And I think it was some osmium as well. And I think we did the jetpack at the end of the last episode, but we haven't tried it out yet, so we'll be trying that out pretty soon. Okay, let's remember what else. I swear I'm missing. No, we've got everything. And now we've got an extra row on ourselves as well. So when we get the oxygen and then the water chip, we're going to need those anyway. So getting the T3 first, that's a bonus. And there's nothing else. Did I put the map microchip on? I did. So now we need to have a look and see what the map rocket needs. We can do that, then at least we can see what's going on with the world. Okay, super alloy rod again. Another microscope, compass chip, and a rocket engine. Yeah, I can do that. So all that super alloy, we had 2.5 lockers full. We're now down to about 1.25, 1.5. I think it was 2 aluminium and a silicon and something else for the compass chip. That was close. Magnesium. It's the only one I could remember. Not that one. We will have to make quite a few of those compass chips for other things as well. So let's get the rod. We needed a rocket engine. And I forgot the last item. Again, this is where the pinning chip would really come in handy. But let's just do things the hard way. It was 2 osmium. I thought it was osmium. Osmium should be in this one here. So at the moment, if I press M for map, it will say there's no information. So once we send this rocket up, then we would have to get the GPS rockets as well. But we've got a few rocket engines spare. That's why I've been stocking them up. You only need the T4 sending up for the GPS, which I don't think we've got yet. That's why I haven't done it. So there's the map rocket. Very nice looking. M for map now. Maybe I'll need the GPS as well. Well, if we've only got access to 3, let's do okay, tree spreaders. We can start doing trees at some point. So I need 2 compass chips, another rod, an osmium and a rocket engine. So that will mean I need 4 aluminium. We should have some aluminium in the machine outside, so I'm not worried about it. That's just a standard storm. Yeah, it must be with green. I don't think anything else has the green on there. So let's build the 2 compass chips, and then we'll go and make the super alloy rod. There is a lot of back and forth until you can start getting the auto crafters and the drones doing a lot of this work. But it does become a lot better very, very soon. It's just at this point of collecting so much stuff. I could just make a load more rockets and extend the base out a bit. But when I'm going to do a rebuild pretty soon, it's not really that great. Was it osmium as well for it? I'll take some osmium just in case. We've got that starform crate we found at the end of the last episode over that side. We need to go and pick up in a minute. That might be where I found the clothing. I forgot the rocket engine. Can't send a rocket up without an engine. I do need to start collecting bark as well if we're going to start making trees. These rockets won't bring any storms down. And then when we get the T4, I'll make the T4. We do have a seed spreader. I don't think we've sent any of those up yet for the oxygen multiplier. Might be useful because there's some good things under oxygen. And I think I've got most of that stuff already. I might send one of them up. I'll check, make sure I haven't sent one up. Let's get some bark. I did just say I would need to start collecting the bark. Mutagen and a bacteria sample. Oh, we've got a bacteria. I don't know if we've made any mutagen yet. You would need a rocket engine. You only need one of them. Super alloy? Yeah, let's have a look and see what I need for bacteria sample. I think it was, sorry for the mutagen, I think it was a bacteria sample, a sulfur and something else. Methane, we haven't got to the gas extractors yet. So we can't do that yet because we found no gas. Do we have access to the gas things? Not quite. But the DNA manipulator. It comes up at about 100, but I can't remember how close we are. Oh no, we've got a gas extractor. So why haven't I built one? Oh, it's because I didn't have zeolite at the time, but I've got that now in 2 zeolite. That was me falling off the ball then. I should have had that ready. And then 3 super alloys. We'll start picking up the super alloys again. Like I said, these storms that comes down quite often. We can get loads of super alloys from them. It's just you have to be extremely quick with them. These you can't select what you want. It just gives you randomly. I think once you can get methane, you can get oxygen. And I forgot what the other one was. It was the pink one, which you need for some recipes. So yeah, we've got to wait for that gas to produce before we can make. Mutagen, because we haven't picked any mutagen up. So I might be able to do that rocket now. Oh no, because I needed the mutagen to the rocket. Okay, let's just put that on now where it's all at. Go and pick some water from outside. Oh, we need to get that crate. That was what I was doing, because if I can get the crate I can make that, but then I'll need another 3 to make the cloth. So fabric, silicon, super alloy. So let's go and get that chest we found at the last episode. So it was to the back of this rock here. Let's just take everything out, but I'm not going to destroy the chests. Just in case I want to come and do a location video for them later. By the time I do that video, everybody's going to know where they am anyway, to be honest. And that's the second one we found. And we got another fuse. Let's just move that out. So I've got 5 fuses. So that's 12,500. Like I said, I could use them. Yeah, it's a bacteria sample, not a mutagen, that one. Can I put away? Well, we've got the cloth to do the super alloy I need, and a silicon, wasn't it? At least that will give the car a bit bigger inventory, so we can actually start using it a bit better. And then I just need a load of cloth. I need the T2 and deconstruction, so I need more chips. I've done equipment, it was inventory. So if you look at the car now, the inventory on the car is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Let's put the chip in. And now it's much, much bigger. 48 now. It gets even bigger. As soon as I've got some cloth, I can do the next one up as well. The bigger it is, the more useful it becomes. I think the seeds was next door around here, wasn't it? Yeah, the seeds was putting in here. And where was I putting the star form stuff? I think I was putting them at the end here. That's fine, anything I don't need can go into there. So let's go and pick up the car. Could do with the better lights on the car as well. So again, both these are absolutely full up with materials, super alloys if we ever need super alloys. So we're not worried about it. Now we've got 3 miners up. We're not even collecting from the miners at the moment. Next one. Anything what we can build. We could build the DNA manipulator. We might have some recipes for trees. We could probably do the T1. We've got the bacteria samples. We could actually do that. Didn't we pick up a tree seed? Did I put that in amongst this? I could have sworn we picked up a tree seed earlier. It's definitely not in there. No, I must have mistaken a plant seed. Well, that is a 600% humbly, that one is. That might be the one we picked up. So that would really help out the oxygen. Rockets. Have we got the rocket screen? No, we haven't. Let's get that one sorted. Microscope, silicon. And magnesium. else do I need for that screen? I needed osmium and another silicon. So silicon seems to be one of the big bottlenecks in this game. There's quite a few bottlenecks. It probably just needs a little bit of rebalancing. At the very start, you're struggling for cobalt, then you're struggling for, like I'm doing at the moment, with cloth, until you can get the insects to make up the cloth yourself. So yeah, we've got 1 plant rocket, we've got 5 asteroids, and we've got 3 of the others. And again, the only reason we had to send all 5 of each of those is because we had to get the uranium and get the iridium, because we didn't have a way of getting it apart from rockets. So yeah, we will send an oxygen one up, but we need the bacteria sample. So have you produced any methane yet? You've got 2 and you've got some oxygen, so let's empty you out. Now next one, let's put the oxygens away. So what was it? Bacteria samples. We'll actually make 2 of them. And I'm going to need... No, we just make the 1 because I need a bacteria sample for the rocket. What was the other item it needed? Was it sulfur? If that's the case, let's just put that in there. I think that's the recipe. We can automate all these as soon as we get access to the autocrafters. So we should be able to, fingers crossed, send up that oxygen rocket. So at the moment, my oxygen, yeah, because we've got no oxygen rockets, we've only got a plant one. So at the moment, the oxygen is 9,200. Yeah, 9,253. So sending the rocket up is probably going to take it to something like 90,000. At least then that will help that number start ticking over a bit faster up in the corner. Let's have a look at that number, and how are we doing? So yeah, roughly where I thought it was going to be, 92,000. And again, if you think we took 2 pressure drills down when we didn't have the osmium, we could put them back up now. What's under pressure? Is the ore extracted, so I could do with really doing that. So what do we need for each of them pressure ones? We would need a lot of super alloy. But we do have a lot of super alloy, to be honest. We've got an osmium drill, so we haven't got to worry about the osmium. 1, 2, 3. I'm just counting my spaces. I can do 3. I would need 18 super alloy. Let's take them out of the machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's got space to do another 2. Just so I'm not losing resources. So yeah, I need 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 2 extra super alloy on me. And I think I know a good place to put these as well. We want to put them out the way. And if we put them out the way, we can always put an optimizer on them later. And I think up there is where I want to put it. Where we went in the last episode and saw all them boxes and put 3 up here out the way, and I could always take the other ones down if I want to. The others do nothing compared to these. Can I put them up here? I'm probably thinking no. No, because it's counted as rock, not as... Okay, so this is not the best one then. thought I saw cloth in one of these. And those have opened up now as well to us. Use explosives on there and go into the caves now. The green there is uranium, you can tell. That's fine, we'll put them up here. That should do a lot for the numbers. Okay, we'll go in this way. I know my water's running out, that's why I need to get back as quick as possible. I was hoping to jump the gap. And all this is opened up now as well, all this ice has melted. So I think that's just another way into where we went into the Z-Light cave. I think that's just another way to get to the same place. There's some water there in this machine, so we can just aim for that. We probably could do with collecting this algae, because I haven't collected for ages. We've got to start making bacteria samples. I need the mutagen, I need the bacteria samples. And I should get 18 of these the way I've placed it. Okay, let's just have a look. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, so I missed one. And again, 18 isn't easy because for the one recipe I need 3 and the other recipe I need 2. Oh, oxygen low. Need to pay more attention to that. Luckily I was right by the base. Let's cut the water out the other one as well. Make the mutagen, I need the bio samples first. So I just need methane and sulfur. So what am I missing? Okay, so it's just, we've got a bit of algae spare. That's good because I need it for fertilizer as well. So I need 4 methane. Am I going to get lucky? I am going to get lucky. And then that would mean 4 sulfur I need. I think I put a spare sulfur. No. I thought I put a spare sulfur in one of these. Now they must all be in here. Now I've just cleared some space out of here. I've got room to put the mutagen in here. Oh, and I've got an extra methane there if I need to later. Okay, so we need to go back out. We need to go and find... let's go and eat food first. Well, that's been in there. Okay, we need to go and back into the cave systems. I think this time I'm going to take explosives and go and see... Well, no, because it's only iridium and stuff like that. I don't need any of that. Is there any more water being produced out of here? I could do 1 more. That's it. 2 water and oxygen. I'm happy with that. We'll go down into the cave systems this time, this side. It should lead to the same cave the Z-Light was, but there was a couple of paths in the Z-Light we didn't take. And I'm guessing... they'll come out this side, so let's try down the left here first. And again, I'm mainly looking for blue chests. Stuff we've already looked at, possibly. Well, I can see another 2 chests right in front of me after this. Tree bark, I can easily get at the base. I'll take the rods, because it's not going to be long before I'm going to need more power. What was saying about taking explosives? Yeah, we'll take that. Saves me having to run over to sulfur. Ah, that's what I'm after. Machinery. Not going to take any... I only need 2 explosives at the maximum. The rest can... Two's going to be more than enough. If I need to, I know where to come back from. Could have done with bringing it up with me as well. 250, nothing there. But I've got a chip here. Have I? Can find where the body is. Yep, there's a chip. What are you holding? Nothing. We should have a nut somewhere around. I might just have to use the oxygen on me. And there's another frog pond. There's another one at the back. And another cosmic quartz when they open up. Still not opened up yet. They turn into like a rainbow colour when they open up. Nothing I really desperately need. I'll take the fertiliser. Actually, we did say we need to start collecting super alloy. We did have some huts down here. Maybe I can find one of the huts and then I don't have to use the oxygen on me. Oh, that's a nice heater. That's a power generator. So I'm just looking around for my hut. I know who was in the sulfur area before. Ah. By that dome, we put an hut right next to it. So from the dome, we need to head north to get back up to where we are now. Did we put it at the back end, if I remember right? It's not here, I'll use my oxygen. Yeah, there it is. Let's take the osmium because we just used a lot of it. Let's go back up to where that looked like the next tier of generator, which has pulsar quartz. Hopefully I can break it down. Definitely north, I said. Yeah, there's a chest there, so let's go and check this out. We'll check the super alloys. Another chest here. Did we look into this? Cloth. Brilliant. Looks like there's a little bunker down below as well. What have you got nice? Nothing I can't get myself. And again, at one point that was all great. Not too great now. Any water? No. Can I deconstruct? No. Can I deconstruct? Oh no, I've got a pulsar quartz. Okay, I can't get the generator, but I can get a pulsar, so that ain't too bad. All chips. Oh no, circuit board's even better. If I can find 3 of them, I can build the... There's an oxygen there. There is an oxygen. Space food? Yeah, I'll gladly take it. Just drink of water. Don't need to take the food quite this second, but if I can find 3 circuit boards, I can build the trade rocket. That's what I've been to the deconstruction for. Another 3 there to deconstruct. Oh, brilliant. We're going back to base. Nothing. It looks like there's a couple of lockers here. What's in them? They've replaced that for a rocket engine. I'll replace that for a rod. Replace that for an explosives. And I'll explain that that's the 5th fuse I needed for the room and the lockers. But to build the lockers I need a lot of chips, which means I need the deconstruction anyway. Take that rod. At least I know there's a load of super alloy down here if I need it. Okay, if I go south from here, we can go back to that pod. I won't make it back, so let's just use the oxygen. Take that, we're full. We've got a lot of good stuff, and we've got enough to probably get the trade rocket up. So let's go and get that sorted. We can't automate anything yet. Is this the way out? There's a message on you. Carefully manipulate an explosive device in order to extract the rare materials. Everything is going well. Finding target, approaching target, placing explosives. Device moving away from explosive device. Can't complete. Activate explosive device. So it looks like it had a self-destruct mechanism on it. I'll replace that for that. It's more useful. I'm not using explosives right this second, and I've got loads at the base, so I'll take the super alloys instead. That was a nice little excursion. And I doubt we left anything good in this locker, but I will just have a quick look at it. Well, we have a screen here to deconstruct. T2 lights for the vehicle. It's going to be the very last recipe unlocked by now, the deconstruction. Well, like I said, we're not really doing much with the GTI, and it's already up to 1.27. Again, it's got to go all the way up to, I think it's TTI next, isn't it? So we have got quite a bit still to do. We did get another cloth, but I would need to get another. I needed another 3 cloth to be able to do that next inventory upgrade on the car. So let's have a look. What do we need for the trade rocket? Super alloy rod. Sort this out then. Let's just eat the space food. I've got it on me somewhere. So I just need an aluminium, make the rod, and then I can make the trade rocket with everything I've got on me. We need to clear some aluminium out, so I need to get some bauxite in the machine. Next question, how much does the trade rocket take? It takes 425 power. We've got 200. So before I can do anything with that, I've got to build another power, which means I need 3 uranium, which we've got plenty of. We might not have the water because we've just emptied it. We need another. I've got a super alloy already. I would need an explosive. No, I've got one on me. So all I would need is water. We might have enough between the two. Yeah, it should be more than enough. Okay, well, I'm good there, so let's try and put it this side. Okay, that'll be good enough. That should have given me enough power now to do the next one. Let's just double check. Yeah, but only barely. The problem is we're getting the trade rocket up this early. We want to send all them fuses up. Which is in the next lock, if I remember right. Yeah, there's a lot of people who would be shouting at the screen by me sending all these up, but I think it's the best way of me getting my new base built. Just while I'm trying to hunt down the T2 chips. So then the next question is where does the trade rocket go? Hopefully I can snap it on the side of this, but it can be a bit weird to snap these on two others. Oh no, that's perfect. I can get the stairs that way. That's fantastic. And again, these are all the items you can buy. You can't buy them until you start sending it up. And I don't know if you need to build this to be able to start getting Terra tokens in the wild. I don't know if it works that way. So the valuable items, there is a way of finding out what they're worth. Unless it's in here. So that should be 15,000 in there. Yeah, 15,000. I know there's a way of finding out all the values of all the items. So again, your rods you can send up. Rocket engines you can send up for 13 tokens each. But again, 2,500 we're getting for those items we're just sending up. But the best ones are the production fuses down here. I'm worth 5,000. The energy's worth 6,000. So yeah, let's send that up. It takes 10 minutes to get back anyway. Checking on the time. We've got about another 20 minutes. What have I got on me? Let's put this stuff away. And then we can plan what we're doing next. I think we need to go back out and keep hunting. Nice that we got a pulsar core, so. And I've still got one extra chip here. That shouldn't be into here. Let's put that out. Let's keep that for explosives. Let's take 2 explosives from me if I'm going to be exploring. And I just need to get the super alloy and stuff away. That can go into there for the moment. And I think this was in food, wasn't it? But the thing is, do I need to explode anything? I don't think I need to. So 2 water and oxygen. I've just remembered. We've got the oxygen with the rover now, haven't we? With the unlimited oxygen. I could have just dropped that down the last time instead of running to that base. Oh, that's annoying when you remember it after the fact. So yeah, again, we've got a good amount of fertilizers. The only one I will pick up is the bacterias, because we don't have a lot of that at the moment, or the mutagens. Nothing else unlocked over here. Okay, so let's just have a look at the unlocks and see if that can plan our route. So eat when we're about a third of the way to the nuclear. Again, we could easily sort that out. We never actually looked at what we did for the pressure. So yeah, the pressure's up to 111,000. And I think we've already got 5 rockets sent up. Yes, pressure there. 5 rockets sent up. We've got 5 for the ass. The first rocket you send up is the biggest one out of the boost out of anything, because you get 1,000% boost. You got any water in there? That's it. The game can stop shouting at me now. Is there anything else on here I need to unlock before I disappear? Oh, the cloth I think is the main thing I need. And lights we got, didn't we? T2 lights. We need solar quartz. We haven't got access to that until we've got access to portals. Or access to the... what are they called? The crystals in the machine. We've already got the oxygen sorted. We've got that sorted. We've got that. And we need cloth for that, okay? Exploring it is. Let's top our oxygen up. Let's get our food up to maximum before we leave. So we should have some squash or something in here to eat. I don't use much squash, to be honest. I've got way too many of these in here. I only really need 2 beans. 4 mushrooms is fine, but the squash I only need 2, and this is... I probably can get away with 4 of these, to be honest. So what was the difference between them ones we just put up? 459 and 17. I mean, I could optimise the pressure just to get the extractors unlocks. How many osmium? Have we got another 6 osmium? And then I would need to have 12 super alloy. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to go up onto that ridge. Put another 2 of these. We're going to put... Yeah, I've just sold my fuses, so I can't even put the pressure fuse on it now. And I think I did see in the video when I was watching back one of the old episodes that I forgot to put a seed in that one water thing down by the... what we've just passed. But yeah, I'd rather just have the production going a little slower, just so I can get my setup with drones, because it makes a massive difference. So yeah, we've got 5 of them. We could take all the ones down the bottom, them doing nothing except for wasting power. You get 17 pressure off each one, but you also do get the multiplier on there from the rockets you've sent up. Just looking to make sure there's nothing hiding in here. We haven't been down this cave, so again, blue chest is what I'm looking for. Nothing in there. No, we've definitely looked at that one already. We did find that waterfall down the Zeolite area. Oh, this is opened up into this side now. Okay, that's nice. Those bigger machines at the back. Apparently they have inventory on there, which now I've got the jetpack I should be able to get to. But yeah, when I went there, probably on like episode 6 or 7, we couldn't get to him, and I just thought, oh, it looks nice, it was just an old machinery, but no. I have seen people get loot out of him, so before I do anything else, let's get our buggy down. Get into the buggy, it should refill my oxygen. And this is why the buggy is just so great, and then I can just pick it up. And then we haven't got to have 6 inventory spaces for the all the time now. We can just use that, and when we're ready to go back, we can just shove a load of stuff in the boot as such. And you can bring back twice, 3 times the amount of resources. So yeah, if you go up to here, you should have an inventory. There it is. I don't know how, because we visited these very early in the game, there might already be set the loot on them. Oh, rocket engines I'll gladly take, and I'll gladly take the 400 multiplier. I'm just hoping one of them might have a chip in. There's a lot of aluminium in them. There's another 3 to search. There is a message on them as well. I'll try and get access to one. Or an oxygen multiplier fuse. Lermas, I'm not too worried about any of that. It is very tricky to get up to. The message board. Oh, there it is. I think we've already seen this cosmic storm incoming. This event has a very high chance of completing damage our circuit. So basically, there was a cosmic storm and all these. Oh, forgot to use my jetpack. I heard the crunch on that one. But yeah, the cosmic storm stopped these from working. Another rocket engine. Yeah, I'll gladly take that. Don't need to take bark. And then there's one more to search, which is that one there. Couple of more super alloy. Actually, I'll take the... If I'm going to go back to the base, I might as well take the aluminium, because we're running a bit low of that. Let's go back to the up, because we're running a bit low of oxygen. I could drop the car, but when there's an up right here, I don't need to. Might be able to use that beam. I think I might just fill up on aluminium and take all this back to the base. There's my 15,000 back. That's because the rockets just returned. And the aluminium's really worthwhile as if we need to make super alloy if we run very short of it. Does look like you might be able to get up on top of these. And I just saw some uranite below us, but I said I'll take the aluminium. Let's go back. It's just nice when you got the base set up so you can just keep running while you're going and doing all your exploring. Certain where that one leads to, but we are full. If I need to, I can just swap out the aluminium. I don't think I've ever been this way, so if I've not been this way, there's a good chance of chests. If there's a good chance of chests, all them broken down robots, there's a good chance of chips. Okay, this is interesting. Have I been here? If there's blueprints here, then the answer's no. We'll just leave all the aluminium, we take all the good, better stuff. Things to break down once I've got the deconstruction. Take that, take that. I'm going to just dump all the aluminium out. Take the sulfur over aluminium, to be honest. Let's put the car down. Because if I need to, I can always take the aluminium and just put it in the back of the car. It's not that... We're not that far from home. At least one water, oxygen. I've got no more food. Let's keep the chips on me as well. But yeah, I'm going to fill this car up, to be honest. Fill it up with aluminium. Let's see if we can find iron and silicon. If we can decode that chip and not have... Oh, okay. Oh, well. That's getting dark. Oh, that was close. Keep forgetting I need oxygen. Can put these things just back up here. Well, there's my iron I wanted. Did I get a silicon out of that? I did. So let's turn our light on. Let's see what we can get in this. I think I've just got the one chip on me. Deconstructing. Can't even get my words out. T2 deconstruction. That's what I've been after for ages. Okay, we need to get back to the base. But we're running so late in the episode, I think it might be something I'll do at the end of here, but we won't be able to make the full use out of it until the next episode. But next episode we'll be going round. Oh, some nice mutagen. It is easy to make, but right at the moment I've got none of it. But yeah, we'll have to come back and get all these servers, because once we start making those bigger lockers, we could send this chip what we've just got to make some more Terra tokens, so at the start of the next episode we won't have to wait too long to get the rest. We've still got some more space back to collect some more stuff on the way back. Did we leave anything in here? We did, so let's take all that with us. I'm going to leave the seeds just in here. We're going to come back here when we deconstruct anyway. And that's a good haul. Okay, I've got some lower tier rubbish here I don't really need. Okay, let's go into the car. We haven't really tested this out since we got the speed upgrade. Again, it's got a nice little pacey. This is why I do like the buggy. Oh, this is a beautiful area. Definitely see some osmium at the back over there, because you can see the blue sheen. There's another ship over there. I don't think we've come across that one before. If we have, I don't remember it. But yeah, well, that's going to be next episode stuff. If I can remember how to get back. Well, there's a chest there. Nice little bit of a slide then. It's confusing which side it's... Oh, cloth. Great. 350. We just have to leave the chest there. I've got no space in the car. And I've got no space on me. But yeah, that's a good little haul. I think that's only the second cloth though. We need the third one. So my base is that way, so if we go up here it should take us close back to the base. Just looking around the crevices, make sure there's... Okay, I was trying to get some speed up the hill, to be honest. You can build ramps and stuff in this game. So you can drive off and make courses and stuff like that. Whee! Good fun little addition this was to the game. It's a bit more friendly of this map than the last map, because the buggy was a bit tricky to get around some places in the last map. That's a really tight turning circle as well. Okay, let's see what we need for that tier 2 deconstruction. Please say we can make it after all this time. Methane and zeolite. Yes, we've got it all. And I've got no space, so I need to dump stuff out. Just want to make that before I close the episode off. Got no titanium apparently. You're full. You're full now. I think the next one was iron. That's nearly full. Nothing in here goes into there. Cobalt could just go into there. Got a nice amount of aluminium we just brought back as well, which is going to help us out because we used a lot of it to make those compass chips. I need a third cloth, which I've got now. So I think we might actually go and do the inventory on the in the next episode. Finally get round to doing the inventory. Should have a load of squash around here, so let's just eat a couple. Okay, seeds can just go over here for the moment. What was we after? It was after methane, which is outside. And we've got a couple more oxygen canisters now as well. Just keep one on me. I remember one being zeolite. Can't remember all the other stuff. And we need to take off the... Oh no. So finally, all these things that's been plaguing us around here for ages and ages. And I don't think I left myself enough space to get to them. These here. We can deconstruct them for circuit boards. And it means I'm probably time to start going into some of the ships as well. So there's two there, there's some more here. And then that last area we was in, there was another 4 or 5 in there just. And we do need these circuit boards quite abundantly. I think it's a super alloy and either 1 or 2. I think it's 2 super alloy in the circuit board for every one of the T3 lockers. Which now our ship's back. So the next thing I want to do before I call the episode is, didn't we pick up an extra fuse? Ah, might be in the car. It's just a standard meteor oil. I think I'm okay. My food's fairly full. So yeah, again, it would be really useful to keep those, but I've got a plan. So the one I want to buy is the T2 locker, and I want to buy the 3v3 dome. This is going to give me 2,500, and then the next thing I need to do is save up 12,000. So I need another 4 fuses, or I need some of the production or the power fuses. So at the start of the next episode, that will come back with 2 of the items I want to be able to rebuild the new base. But we need to go out and collect a load of chips first, a load of them circuit boards. I think I've got 5 now. When you're building drones, each drone will take one of these as well. And again, if you're doing a base move, you really want about 10-15 drones at the start. So I'll need to go and get a load more of these boards. But I think it is time we start doing ships as well now we've got those. I think that's a great place to call it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode.